Hello YouTube, Sonic Boom 403 here, and today I decided that I'm finally going to show you my Sonic the Hedgehog action figure collection. Just the action figures in this video, action figures and the figurines. I'll be doing a plushie collection video too, that might actually be coming out before this one. But my collection is huge. I tried actually making this kind of video before in the past, couldn't get it to work, just wasn't working out right, but I decided I'm going to try and do it right now, just so you can all see them, because I'm sure people have been wanting to see them for quite some time now. Alright, so first off I'll be starting with this doofy looking 10-inch Sonic figure from Toy Island, the Sonic X re-release, because the Sonic Adventure version had a different head. He actually looked a little more angrier, but I don't know why they changed the face. It looks like the 5-inch one. It's kind of goofy, doofy looking. Here is the Toy Island 10-inch Tails figure, also the Sonic X re-release. I don't know if they made any changes to him, besides the fact that he can't talk. Still have the button on there for some reason. And here is the 10-inch Knuckles, who I think is the best looking of the three. Even better than the 5-inch version. For the most part they do look better than the 5-inch ones, except for maybe Sonic. Here is what might be my very first Sonic the Hedgehog figure. It's the Toy Island Dr. Eggman from the Sonic Adventure release. Yes, he's missing his mustache. If you watch any of my older videos, you've probably seen this exact Eggman with the missing mustache. And by the way, I'll just point it out now, but a bunch of my old Sonic figures and toys, a bunch of them are broken, because I was pretty rough with these when I was a kid. I've had a bunch of these since I was a kid, so a bunch of them are all beat up and broken, so you're going to probably see a lot of broken figures, just to let you know. See? Here's the Sonic X re-release Eggman. His arm broke off. I don't remember how. I think I just randomly threw him and the arm just fell off. Possibly my second ever Sonic action figure is Big the Cat by Toy Island from the Sonic Adventure release. I don't have any of his accessories now, not even Froggy or the fishing pole or anything. But this one does have magnetic feet, unlike the Sonic X version. It's also the same with that Eggman. Big the Cat keychain figure that came with the Sonic X re-release of the Toy Island Big figure. The second re-release. I have that Big somewhere. I actually don't know where he is, so he's probably not going to be in this video, but just so you know, I do have two of these. Knuckles keychain from the second re-release of the Toy Island Sonic figures. And here is the said Knuckles figure. The Sonic X re-release, the second re-release. Resource Knuckles head. I remember how the Knuckles figure's head came off. I was just playing with them outside. I had the Tails Resource figure too, and I was making them grind, like how Sonic does in Sonic Adventure 2, and Knuckles' head just popped off, and I guess we didn't have any super glue, so I didn't put it back on, and I actually don't have the body to this, but I still have the head for some reason. Resource Sonic the Hedgehog figure, the one from the first set. Resource Tails figure. This is actually a different Tails from the one that I was talking about with the Knuckles. That Tails actually did break, and I don't think I have it anymore, but I did replace him a few years back, so I do have a new one. Resource Big the Cat, and no, this is not the bootleg one. I have his base. I did lose his fishing rod, because I was a stupid little kid, but I still have the big figure itself. It has never broke on me, and I have his base too, so this, like I said, this is not the bootleg version. This is the official one. He came in the box too and everything. Resource E102 Gamma, an amazing figure, and like the big, this is not the bootleg. I have his little jet hover pack thing, whatever that is. One of my two Superposer Shadows. This one is missing an ear. Here is my other Superposer Shadow. Superposer Super Shadow. Superposer Super Sonic, or more like Yellow Sonic, who's missing a leg, because I remember he was on my shelf, the shelf up here, and he just randomly fell down and his leg came off, and I never bothered to fix him, because it's Yellow Sonic, it's not Super Sonic. And speaking of that, I actually have a regular Sonic Superposer. It's also missing the same leg. I don't know how he lost it, and I don't know where this leg is. Here is another regular Sonic Superposer. Clear blue Sonic Superposer, or translucent Sonic, whatever you want to call him. 5-inch Sonic the Hedgehog by Jazwares. Two Space Fighters Knuckles. I don't know why I have two of these, but I just do. Two Space Fighters Sonics, just like the two Knuckles. I don't know why I have two of these. Metal Force Knuckles. Cream and Cheese from the second series of Figures with Emeralds from the Sonic X toy line by Toy Island. Rouge the Bat from the same set as Cream, the Figures in Emerald Series 2 by Toy Island. She is missing her wings, and like I said before, I was rough with these as a kid, and I don't know where the wings are. Metal Force Shadow. Space Fighters Shadow. Just a bunch of the Sonic X bendy figures that I have. Yeah, here's Tails. Megabot Amy with the weird pink arms, missing an arm, and her hand. Metal Force Sonic. Megabot Tails, probably one of my favorite Sonic figures of Tails, maybe one of my favorite Sonic X Tails figures. Missile Wrist from the Toy Island Sonic X Space Fighters line. The box just simply called him Robot. I'm pretty sure his name is Missile Wrist. Metal Force Tails, missing his left hand. Space Fighters Tails with his hand off. I still have the hand, but I can't get it to go back on. Megabot Knuckles. Figures in Emerald Series 2 Shadow, which is an awesome Toy Island figure, better than the Megabot one, which I don't have anymore, but I used to. You can find the Megabot channel in some of my older stop motion videos. He's in like one of them, I think. One of the Megabot Sonics, the one that did not come with any of the robot pieces. I don't have any of the robot pieces either, by the way. Here's the Megabot Sonic that did come with a robot piece. I'm pretty sure it came with the robot head and the torso. Toy Island Figures in Emerald Sonic from the first set that was re-released in Sonic Adventure, but this is the Sonic X re-release. Jazwares 5-inch Sonic, the original version. I do have a few of these, but this is just one of them. The regular Sonic and the Black Knight Sonic, who is missing one of his arms. I don't know how he lost that. And he's also missing Caliber, and I can't find that. Sonic and the Black Knight Shadow, or Sir Lancelot, whatever you want to call him. It's the same guy, basically. Sonic and the Black Knight Excalibur Sonic. Oh yeah, and here's everyone's favorite character from Sonic X, Chris Thorndike, from the Figures in Emerald set. Don't ask me why he's broken. I actually did not break this. Figures in Emerald Sonic, from the Series 2 Figures in Emerald set, to be exact. Much better than that first one over there, right there. This one looks much better. It looks more like the Sonic X one. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Shadow with his motorcycle. Here are the vehicles for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles from the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Hot Wheels Danica Patrick card. You did get this if you pre-ordered Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. So I thought I may as well just show this off too. Here are a bunch of the mini Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing figures by Jazwares. 2 Sonics, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Eggman. And even though they're not Sonic characters, they were part of the set. So I, Amigo, and Beat from Jet Set Radio. And I also have this little wind-up Shadow figure. This is not by Jazwares. I'm pretty sure this was by Tommy. It was in one of those gotcha balls or whatever. I got Shadow, so here's Shadow. What do you know? Another Superposer. I just found this. I forgot I had this, but I have a third Superposer Sonic. This is the Jazwares re-release, who has the good-looking eyes. I actually don't think I got a Shadow re-release from Jazwares, and I just have the 2 Toy Island releases. Superposer Knuckles, which is an original by Jazwares. Toy Island did not make this. They were actually going to make Superposers, Knuckles, and Tails, but then they canceled them. I remember pre-ordering the Knuckles and Tails by Toy Island online, but of course I canceled it, so I only got Sonic and Shadow. And here is Superposer's Tails, which is probably my favorite Superposer, because I think he looks the best, along with Knuckles, but he poses better than Knuckles. Of course he's better than the Sonic and Shadows. Metal Sonic, JUVI. One of my Shadow JUVIs. Knuckles JUVI, who I think looks the worst, because he's literally looking down. Werehog JUVI, probably one of the best looking ones. And last but not least, Sonic JUVI. Here's my other Shadow JUVI, still in the box, and I have no plans to take him out. Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Bendy. These little fuzzy Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, and Amy figures by Jazwares. Classic Sonic minifigures, originally released by First Force Figures, but then around the time of the 20th anniversary, Jazwares actually released them in the US, so I got the full set. And here's Sonic, Super Sonic, who actually came broken, and I hit the super one. Knuckles, Tails, Metal Sonic, and Amy, who can't stand for crap. One of my many 3-inch Jazwares Sonics. One of my many 3-inch Tails figures by Jazwares. One of my many 3-inch Knuckles figures. The Jazwares Amy 3-inch figure that comes with her Pico Pico hammer. One of my many 3-inch Shadow figures. Jazwares 3-inch silver. This is the original release silver with the actual painted shoes on the bottom. The later releases don't actually have the blue on there. So this is one of the ones that came out like right at the beginning when they first made the 3-inch silver. 3-inch Sonic the Hedgehog. 3-inch Dr. Eggman. This is the one that came with the Metal Sonic. 3-inch Vector the Crocodile. This is the one that came with Espio in one of the old Archie Sonic comics. 3-inch Espio the Chameleon, the one that came with that Vector that I just showed a few seconds ago. 3-inch Sonic, specifically the one that comes with the All-Stars Racing car. 3-inch Tails, which I think is the one that comes with his All-Stars Racing plane. 3-inch Knuckles that goes with his little ATV from Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. 3-inch Tails, this is the one that actually was first released by Jazwares with the tails that don't turn. They were put on upside down. Just a couple more Jazwares 3-inch Knuckles figures. Another Jazwares 3-inch Tails. Some more Jazwares 3-inch Sonics. This one right here is actually the first one I got when they first came out. He doesn't have the hole in his shoe for the base, but this one does. I think this one came with the Blaze comic pack. Speaking of Blaze, here she is. The two Wisps that come with the 5-inch Sonic that was made for Sonic Colors. My other 3-inch Vector, this one came with the Chaotix pack that came with Charmy. He has a loose leg. That's because his Vector actually had another left leg here, and I tried fixing it to make him stand better, and it just wasn't working, so I kind of just gave up when I realized the leg was getting a little loose. 3-inch Espio that came with the Chaotix pack. He has his little weapon here. 3-inch Charmy with a broken antenna. I tried super gluing this thing back onto him so many times that it just won't stick. So I might have to replace him online. Might buy one online to replace, I don't know. I'm getting tired of having to glue this back on and it won't stick on. Here are Vector and Charmy's accessories from the Chaotix pack. The walkie-talkie from Sonic Heroes and those little flower things that Charmy can fly onto in Sonic Heroes. 3-inch Sonic and the Black Knight figure. Regular Jazwares 3-inch Amy, the one that actually first came in a comic pack with Sonic. This is the better Metal Sonic that came out with the Eggman figure. Another 3-inch Eggman. This is the one that came with the two Egg Fighters for the 20th anniversary of Sonic. Here is one of the Egg Fighters that came with that Eggman. And here is the other Egg Fighter. Some rings that came with the Restore Sonic figures I have. Not the Knuckles one, the Sonic, Tails, Big, and E102 Gamma. Here are the 7 Chaos Emeralds from the original release of the Jazwares 3-inch Super Pack. The original release with the orange emerald instead of the light blue one. My two other 3-inch silvers. This one is the 20th anniversary one that came with the Iblis Biter, and this is the one that came with the crates. Here is the Gun Beetle from Sonic Adventure 2 that came with the Shadow figure for the 20th anniversary of Sonic. Here is an Egg Pawn figure that was released alongside one of the Knuckles figures for the 20th anniversary of Sonic. Buildable Gotcha Sonic figure, buildable Shadow Gotcha figure, two buildable Gotcha Supersonic figures. The arms do not like staying on either of these, which kind of bothers me when I have them on display. Here are 3 Dangler figures of Sonic, Eggman, and Shadow respectively. Here's another random 3-inch Shadow that I forgot to show before. 2 classic Sonic 3-inch figures. One of them is missing the nose, you can see. I don't know how he lost his nose, and I don't know where it is. I could just easily fix it by just putting like some clay on him or whatever. Here is the Motobug that came with one of those classic Sonics. I think it's the one that still has the nose on. 3-inch classic Tails. The Grabber figure from Chemical Plant Zone Sonic 2 that comes with the classic Tails figure. 3-inch classic Amy that comes with one of the classic Sonics. I'm guessing it's the one with the broken nose, but I'm not too sure. Here is the first release of the 3-inch Metal Sonic with the head that pops off easily and the elbows that don't really move. And one of his hands is not on. I tried super gluing it on for this video, but of course it did not want to stay on, just like Charmy's antenna, so it's not on, obviously. Here is the Sandworm figure that comes with the 20th anniversary Tails figure. 3-inch Clear Blue Sonic that came in a comic pack with Knuckles. A Spinner figure that came with Modern Sonic, I believe, for the 20th anniversary of Sonic. Here is an Iblis Biter from everyone's favorite Sonic game, Sonic 06. 3-inch Super Sonic, the original release, as he has these weird black lines on him. 3-inch Super Silver. 3-inch Super Shadow with his nose kind of bent up a little bit, oddly. Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Here are the 2 Egg Robos that come with the Dr. Robotnik. I love Egg Robo, but not really a fan of these figures. They can't even stand up, so I could make them have their gun there. Put their gun there so they can stand up fine. Here are just the accessories that ended up coming up with a Knuckles figure and a silver figure. 3-inch classic Super Sonic, which came with a tin with classic Sonic on it. 3-inch clear purple Espio with a broken left hand and his right hand is missing. Guessing he may have ended up falling off a shelf just like that Super Sonic, Yellow Sonic Superposer. A 3-inch Sonic Freerider Sonic missing his goggles. I have no idea where they are. Sonic Freerider's tails, and unlike the Sonic and Jet figures, his goggles don't come off. Yay! Here is Jet the Hawk with his extreme gear. Storm the Albatross with his extreme gear. A very odd off-colored 3-inch Wave. I have no idea why they like this, but I heard that the newer releases of Wave just had a very weird color scheme. I was not ever able to find Wave in stores. So, this is actually the most recent figure I have. And I completely forgot when I was buying this that there was the weird colored Wave. So I'm kind of stuck with this. I could just maybe paint it, make it look more like the real Wave. Maybe, I don't know. Almost forgot about Big here. I don't have him displayed with my other Sonic figures. I have him displayed somewhere else. But here is the Jazwares Big the Cat. Really love this figure. Big is an awesome character. Haters gonna hate on this awesome cat. Froggy! And yep, here's Froggy! Sonic Amiibo, one of my favorite Amiibo because of course it's Sonic. 11-inch Resource Sonic with the little thing here that talks. This is actually not from this Sonic. I used to have one of these when I was a kid, and this came with it. This Sonic was actually a replacement for the one I used to have that ended up breaking because one of my cousins twisted his head and he broke. And he did not come with this little talking bass thing. This doesn't really work that well now. It works sometimes. Sometimes it's just weird. Just makes weird noises. But yeah, I got this one like 6 or 7 years ago as a replacement. 10-inch Metal Sonic, the original release of it, which does not have the white stripes on it that the later releases have. 10-inch Modern Sonic and 10-inch Classic Sonic. Another Jazwares 5-inch Sonic. Here is the updated 5-inch Modern Sonic, which is really awesome. It's one of my favorite Sonic figures. How well it looks. The likeness of Sonic on this is amazing. 5-inch Classic Sonic. This is actually the original release because Jazwares would end up switching the darker blue to a lighter blue, but I don't have the lighter blue. I just stuck with the darker blue because that's actually how I prefer Classic Sonic. Because this kind of blue is actually my favorite color too. I really like this figure too. It's awesome. 5-inch Classic Super Sonic, which comes packed with the 5-inch Modern Super Sonic. Both of these are really awesome, but this guy has a problem standing, just because of like how his spikes are. Not to mention that he's not on like a hard floor here, so... Oh, there we go. And last but not least is a Sonic bobblehead that I got a while back. And I know there's Tails and Knuckles bobbleheads that I never bought them, never seen them in stores, so... I just have Sonic and something kind of like chipped off on the little name here for Sonic, the Sonic logo. And his back spike actually fell off. I recently super glued it back on. And his head is moving to the left, like to the side here, his right, my left for some reason. This figure isn't a Sonic figure, but it is a Sega character, so I figured I may as well show it. Since I already showed Ai, Amigo, and Beat from Sonic 2 All-Stars Racing, here is Pudding from Space Channel 5. I have a figure of her. I used to have a fascination with this character a few years back. I was even gonna put her in that stop motion series I was gonna make back then, but just didn't feel like working on it after. I only made like 2 episodes, only uploaded the first one. And Pudding had like a stupid voice in there. It was just my voice, and I just changed the pitch, and then she just sounded like a gay man. But if I ever make a new stop motion series, I don't think I'll put her in. But I have this anyway. Thought it looks cool. I still like the character. So here we go. This is my entire Sonic the Hedgehog figure collection. Let's get a little closer look at everything. It's definitely not the biggest Sonic figure collection on YouTube, but I still think it's a pretty decent size. I think it's kind of big. I don't think too many people out there have this many figures, unless maybe you're like a hardcore Sonic fan. who's also a collector like me. As you can see, mainly all these figures are just like the Jazwares figures, because I have like just about all of the 3-inch figures. Missing a few like Freerider's Knuckles. I also have a bunch of like the Toy Island figures from the Sonic X era. Got most of them, except for like the Fat Tails figure. Never ended up getting him. Bothers me a little, but he's kind of ugly, so I don't really care that much. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I'll be uploading more videos now. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow friends and Sonic fans. Sonic Boom 403 signing out. Have a nice day. Oh, it's gonna be really fun putting all these figures back where they were. That's for sure.